This weapon is trash. Just gonna be honest, it's trash. I'm gonna go upgrade it. It's still trash. Who knew the day would come where I would be running the gimmick weapon, the newest, one of the newest weapons in the game, the jar. Now the jar is very interesting because every attack you do with it, you end up losing shells. So I definitely don't want to take Midas, right? Because that's a bit counterintuitive. But I don't really want to re-roll either because then we're gonna lose. I don't really know. I've never used this weapon in a run. Um, I just did it for like testing really quick just to see how it worked, and that was about it. So it looks like I did bring Assassinate because I just unlocked it. So that's why you're seeing Overwhelm there at the start. First attack is always gonna Overwhelm, which is a pretty nice Assassinate. Got buffed really hard. But this is really gonna be interesting because I don't know what happens once you run out of shells, right? Like, what if you just eat through? You can see I'm losing shells. If you just keep an eye on the bottom right, you'll see every attack I'm gonna lose some shells. Yeah, I don't think I want to do the main combo. I think I'm just gonna stick to. I don't even want to. You know what? I am curious to see what happens if you run out of money with it. Does it just not do any damage? What's the deal? So let's take a gift here. Maybe I have like enough cash flow to never have to worry about running out of money. Oh, nope, we're out of money. Hold on, let's see. There you go. Yep, it's just pebbles now. Does not do damage. Okay, this weapon is not very good if you run out. Look at that. No damage. Okay, understood. Ow. And it's not like the alter attack is really that high. It's only 45. So we are not looking too good right now. We are out of shells. I don't know. I gotta save up then. I gotta save up. Just gonna really stick to the eye blade, I guess. I don't. No, I have to. Either way, I need to use this weapon, right, to get the alter attack for the eye blade. Wait, I'm in like a weird like situation where I'm stuck using the jar because if I want the eye blade's alter, I have to use the jar, and if I want the jar's alter, I'm using the jar. So either way, I'm gonna end up going bankrupt. This is crazy. What a crazy weapon. Shells looted by the team. Definitely gonna need that. I want more money. Well, I think it's just the cost of using the jar stays the same. Hopefully, like the higher the level jar, it's not like you lose more money. It looks like it's 30 per alter attack. I think that's what it is. And then the combo's like 2, 5, 15 or something like that. I don't know. Not gonna use the combo too much. I just want the big juicy alter attack. Melee weapons. Honestly, we probably just need the money. Let's see, big altar coming out. Bam! And then those little explosions. I'm not sold by this weapon whatsoever, guys. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I mean, aside from the fact that like I'm broke right now and I have nothing to really fuel it with. Just I'm not really vibing with this weapon. But maybe that will change once I get like some actual money in the coffers here. Yeah, the alter attack, like those two little explosions after the fact, I don't really find that too useful. So I'm not really too sure what this weapon is supposed to be. Besides, like, a bad gimmick control weapon. I don't know. I don't know about this. Now that does damage, but I don't think it's because of the jar, right? It's not like the jar is so good it's doing all this damage. It's because I have Assassinate, which the reworked Assassinate is just looks really good. Because every attack is just going to be, every first attack is going to be an Overwhelm. Let's see. I think we just, I don't even know what to take really. All I want is shells looted by the team. I want more money to be able to use this weapon. Okay, that path is what I've never seen this path before. I always thought it was like just a glitched texture type thing. Okay, learn something new. Yeah, big damage, but I think that's just Overwhelm doing its thing. It's funny though. You gotta give Motion Twin credit. It is a funny weapon. Now, is it a good weapon? Probably not. Can imagine fighting like the Nebulous brothers and you like run out of shells. That'd be really awkward. Probably more of like a endless weapon when you have plenty of shells. Too bad, you know, you can't really use Midas with this. I mean, you could try. Probably wouldn't be very good though. Yeah, that's another downside. I have to invest a lot in shells looted by the team. Duelist got absolutely nerfed. That is crazy. Oh my goodness, that is terrible. Duelist used to be 60, if I remember correctly. Now it's just 25. Alright, come on. Big damage. Hit him with the jar. That is not doing anything. And now we just have to shoot a pebble. Oh my. We need money, please. If you're watching, donate some shells to my cause here. This weapon is not it. That's kind of crazy. Because typically with weapons and Motion Twin, I always feel like you can make it work. But this, I literally cannot make it work. I don't have the money to make it work. Even though I'm going all in on like shells looted by the team. I don't know, I'm kind of happy with what I have. Except double alter attack, probably. Yeah, and that's another thing. Now I get to the shop, and I can't really spend anything. And I lost so much damage because I ran out of shells that I'm not even gonna get the timed chest. This is terrible. This is terrible. This might be the worst weapon in the game now. Let me rephrase. It's definitely the worst weapon in the game early on, like in your very first, you know, run through the 4 stages. Maybe once you loop, you have some money saved up, then it might be like passable. I just don't see a world where this is like the weapon of choice. There's no world where like, oh yeah, you need to use the jar. The jar is the best weapon in the game. Unless there's something I'm just completely missing about how this weapon works. But early on, this weapon is not the play. I think that's pretty obvious here and now. And it's only doing so good because we have Assassinate, which I just unlocked. So that's not even a guarantee. Yeah, that damage is alright. Yeah, and those little after explosions don't really do too much. I don't know, guys. Am I being like needlessly harsh? I don't think so. I really don't. Really curious on what you guys think. And I'm trying everything. I thought maybe there's like a crazy held attack that I just didn't know about. Nope. This is all it does. It just wastes my shells. Maybe that's the problem. I'm using too much money when I alter attack. I just gotta yeah, 2, 4, 5 I think it is the cost of that combo. I don't know. We're not making the time chest, I can tell you that. Why would you even take me here? There's I don't have the shells to spend. I need it for the jar. The jar. That is crazy. Never thought there'd just be like a straight up jar as a weapon. Okay, another jar. This one's just max HP. Alright, I guess we'll take it. You know what? I'm gonna take this too, but not for what you expect. We need the funds. That's what we need. Can't even afford that flask. It's a tough life out here being broke. Broke with the jar. Absolutely diabolical weapon. Whoever made this Motion Twin I'm not saying you deserve to be fired, but I do think someone should check on you, make sure you're doing okay. Why would you make this? What is the point? I don't know. Maybe an, you know what? An endless. That's got to be the play. Do endless, and I'm sure this weapon pops off, right? Where you have a ton of shells. Maybe in multiplayer, because in multiplayer, like you guys, you share shells. At least when you get them, right? Like everybody gets the shells. You don't share them. You can spend it individually, but maybe that's where it shines. I don't know. I'm coping really hard. This weapon is not good. Not good at all. But it is an interesting challenge. At least now the alter attack is chunking a bit. It's doing its job. Oh yeah, 2,000 damage. The new dodge gift is really good. I like it. Look at those iframes. Yeah, it has good iframes too, just like the impact dome. More shells looted by the team. What are we at? 90? 90? That has to be enough to like sustain the jar, right? Look at this. I'm gonna break every single one of these. I need all their money. Please give me shells. I'm desperate. I am desperate. Yeah, the combo does alright, I guess. Feel silly using this weapon. Maybe that's the point. Yeah, now that I think about it, that's probably the point. You're supposed to feel ridiculous. That means it's working. Oh, we go all in? We go all in on Overwhelm? I mean, we already have Assassinate. I wonder if these chances stack, right? Subsequent attacks plus backstab. I'm sure it does, right? So that'd be like plus 55. Oh yeah, we're not getting the time chest, so just forget about it. Look at that. Lots of overwhelms here. But I gotta be honest. Any weapon would probably be doing better with with overwhelm. This is just not it. Well, let's see how it does against Headbanger though, right? Maybe it shines against bosses. Look at that damage. No overwhelms, kinda unfortunate. Oh, I thought I had iframes there. Oh, I trolled. How am I gonna afford extra flasks? I'm not. I think that's the point. I'm not going to be able to. Look, and I'm about to run out against the headbang. This weapon is complete garbage. It really is terrible. I mean, yeah, the only cope I have is that in endless it must be good when you have plenty of shells. 'Cause it seems to remain 30. Like the cost is always going to be the same, no matter what level you're at or where you at in the game. Now I just have to throw pebbles. There's no way. There's no way. Oh my goodness. This is an experience. No, I didn't say it was a good experience. I just said it was an experience. That's probably the nicest thing I can say about this weapon. What a horrible feeling to walk through the shop with just barely enough money to spend. That is crazy. Now we have 50. And 50 is just enough for one altar. I don't even think I'm gonna get through Sanctuary. I'm gonna be honest with you. Keep in mind I have 90% shells looted by the team, so I'm getting a nice chunk of change every time I get shells, but it is not enough, my friends. It is not. Gotta rely on the eye blade here. That's all I've got. At least the eye blade doesn't charge me an arm and a leg for every altar. I'm also a bit of an altar attack spammer, so this jar is probably the worst weapon for me individually, like playstyle wise. Cause I just spam. I'm just a spammer. Yeah, I'm gonna have to swap out. Hope for the beat bolt to kind of carry. I mean, we're keeping the jar. 100% we're keeping the jar. That's the whole point of the video, but maybe the beat bolt can give us a little bit more of what we need. I don't even know what we need. We need money, and the beat bolt cannot provide money. That'd be cool though if there was an affix where like generates revenue. That is crazy. We're gonna have to rely on the beat bolt damage here to really carry us through. We are at 1 HP. We have been for quite a while, so I don't know why he's not attacking me, but I'm not gonna complain. We went all in on shells looted by the team, so we're missing out on a little bit of damage we would have otherwise. At any point we could die. You know, soft breeze. Some wind could blow, and I would die. Wind blow? What? That's the name of the game. Oh, hell no. Okay, I almost died. But I didn't though. But I almost did. Yeah, we cannot afford anything in that shop anyway. And this guy's not gonna die anytime soon. Now he's gonna do the laser attack. Had to dodge that. If not, I would be certainly dead. And if he does it again, I mean, I don't want to have to dodge it again. No, please don't do it. Please don't do it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. What do we need? Oh, we need health so I don't get absolutely demolished. And then I guess we need more shells because we're at 64. We got 3 altar attacks worth. Beat Bolt is putting in work here. Trying his best. Come on, Beat Bolt, you can do it. Carry us to the promised land. To at least a land with some money, because right now we got nothing. Can we even beat the Memo Reaper like this? I really have no clue. No health, no money, no land, nothing. We have nothing. No livestock. The jar just makes you poor and like destitute. That's what it's good at. But we got 10 altar attacks worth because each altar attack is 30. That should be enough. Especially with overwhelm proccing. I would like some help though. Another one, another elite. Yeah, these altars are not. Let's see how the beat bolt does. Oh, that was very close to taking a hit from the laser there. Once again, we are crutching on the beat bolt very hard. Yeah, we don't have a way to get like constant brutality. If not powerful brutality would be the play. And then these two are not worth. I mean, we'll re-roll. Okay, maybe, you know what? Echo's good with Beat Bolt, and it might even be good with Jar. Actually, maybe not because of the attacks. What's the time on this? 0.5 seconds. Let's see. Okay, I thought I'd see a little bit of a echo there. Oh, wait, they track me even though I'm in Leaf Fade? That is crazy. Alright, here we go. Echo? I'm trying to see Echo with this weapon, but... Okay, I think it works. I can't really tell. Everything's dying for some reason. Oh yeah, it looks like it works. Oh, gotta be careful with those projectiles. Bro, I've been in one-shot territory for quite a while. I would like some health to my name. I'd like some money as well. Lots of shells. I need shells. Oh, please stop hitting me. Please. Please, I'm poor. I'm just throwing my money at the enemy. Please don't hit me, please. Yeah, at least Echo seems to be doing a good job with this. More shells looted. Some health. I mean, hey, Berserk Fury with health? Look at that. That is crazy. The old Berserk Fury would have never done that. No wonder. No wonder I'm doing so much damage. Maybe this was all intentional. Like, I've been playing at 1 health on purpose. Damage is ridiculous now. Not because of the jar. Don't get it twisted. Definitely not because of the jar. Okay, Memo Reaper, let's see how it's gonna go. Let's see how it works with the altar. Not a lot. Yeah, not a lot of damage there. Let me try the Beat Bolt altar, see how it compares. Looking like it compares a little bit better. They're both probably the same, more or less. That attack always scares me. Now he's gonna summon the ad. We gotta get rid of it so he doesn't heal. Or we'll just one-shot him. That works too. Okay. Okay, we definitely don't need golden health. We don't have money. We have nothing. And that's another dodge. I like how they fuse the dodges now. The dodges are really nice. We'll take more health. This is for Berserk Fury, and so I can stay alive. Of course, you can forget all about those time chests. We're never seeing one of those again. Okay. We gotta take balance. I mean, it's gonna complement Berserk Fury. Oh, but we have a lot of things are good. Let's get rid of Boost Stock. Probably don't need that anymore. I do want a flask for like safety, but then we have nothing to to attack with the jar. It's crazy, crazy weapon motion to him. Crazy. I mean, it's funny, but it's terrible. All right, I've done most of Incubator in silence, just because I've been thinking. This weapon is trash. Just gonna be honest, it's trash. I'm gonna go upgrade it. It's still trash. Trash. The only reason I'm doing damage this run is because I have Assassinate, which is... I haven't done a full review of the gifts yet. That's coming soon. But this is busted, right? Overwhelm is busted. Berserk Fury is busted now, plus 243%. Plus Balance, plus Echo, plus Sneaky. And then this is just like a little utility helpful thing. But really, those other 5 are just carrying. Plus, I don't even have a Hex gift to sway things even more in my favor. The jar, it's a jar full of trash and lies. So, sorry, not trying to make this a negative video, but the weapon is very negative. Doesn't even do that much damage. The Beat Bolt altar would probably be doing more. Goodness. Wait. Oh, I don't know what just happened there, but that was just overwhelm. I think everything just kind of just came together there. Um, yeah, overwhelm was kind of crazy. Hey, at least it has good iframes. Yeah, I think the problem is that I like it when a weapon has unique traits, and this weapon is certainly unique. It's just unique in a negative way. Like, yeah, it's the only weapon that like eats your shells. You can see my shells on the bottom right, getting lower and lower. So yeah, other weapons have like unique traits that are positive, right? Like the tornadoes for Hibiki's umbrella. Only Hibiki's umbrella does that. And then Sirocco and Fiery Claws, yeah, they burn, but they burn in like different ways. Ranged versus melee, projectiles versus like just a fan for Sirocco versus like the heat-seeking projectiles of the Fiery Claws. This, this isn't, I don't know. Maybe if you loop a lot, it's okay, right? Because you don't have to worry about like your economy that much. But for now, this is a great way to grow broke. I mean, just don't worry about like the stock market. Just invest in the jar, and you'll lose everything before the day is done. Maybe there's something I'm missing. This goes against Midas, right? Midas and this don't really mix. I don't know. Is there anything the alter attack does that is like unique? I mean, it does break apart into like tiny pieces, but those tiny pieces, I don't think, I never noticed them like doing crazy amounts of damage. Really the major impact, like this first projectile, does the most, it seemed. Those little projectiles that follow didn't really do too much. So honestly, Jar is trash. These gifts are amazing. Berserk Fury got reworked, really nice balance. It's solid, right? Especially since I'm building health for Berserk Fury. But Sneaky and Assassinate, Overwhelm with Echo, Chef's Kiss. Chef's Kiss indeed. So that's going to be it for the run. This is probably the newest, worst weapon in the game. It might even be worse than the shield, honestly, because you saw how much I struggled early on this run. That's going to be it from me. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think about the jar, and I'll see you all in the vortex. And you won't catch me with the jar again.